Good morning, Bippy. Good morning, Bippy. Yeah. Good kissy. Good morning. Good morning. It's so cold, Bubby. It's so cold. I've got him in my shawl because I couldn't find his coats. I don't know where they are. I think that I put them away, but I'm not really sure and I don't have time to look. So he's wrapped up into my wool shawl. Oh, what a rough wake up. I was sleeping. I was conked. But I have to go get Steven. The car's like basically warmed up. And it's just gonna be better if I just go get him. Because the longer I wait, the longer it is before I can go back to sleep. Where's your guy? Puppy. Where's your man? Where'd he go? Wow. Get it, cheese. Oh. Oh. She's over it. She says that's not fair.
She's free groping. She's not done.
Oh. she had to take a break.
Yeah, she had to go over there and think about a new strategy.
And the strategy is flop on the ground?
Yeah.
Huh. You can't see, but Steven and I are going to sleep. I'm so excited to go back to bed. Not even all the dishes are done, but I got so many done. It looks great, smells better, and I had to shut the water off again because it's getting cold. I just got my first diet soda, like since we moved here. A fountain, specifically. And it's awful. But I'm just glad because this means this means that McDonald's probably has one. That's so exciting. I wish I would have gone there, but I didn't know. And I kind of just impulsively bought this. Yeah, that just tastes fucking weird, but whatever, dog. Back home, I dropped Steven off so that he could go to work. I was planning on going to the gym, but the gym closes at 7 on the weekends. Okay. So instead, what I'm going to do is crochet. I don't know if you've seen it, but orcas are wearing salmon hats. Well, really, it's just one that's been documented wearing it, but we don't know. And I just think it would be really funny for me to make a fish hat. I don't need a fish hat at all. I have plenty of beanies, but I've had this like really, it's dollar store yarn, okay? What's wrong with that? I want to do something creative, so I'm going to make basically a cone out of this and like kind of switch, have this white be the belly and the gray be like the darker parts at the top. And then if it doesn't come out very well, I'll just frog it. Like I'm not super concerned about it. But I want to make a chum salmon hat. That's my goal. Oh no. Here he is. I'm also watching it's a live stream. Like she does regular posts, but somebody whose live streams I actually enjoy. Her name is The Narc Alert on YouTube. I am thinking about becoming a channel member because I watch like every single one of her videos. But I just like her. I like that she's funny and I like that she has a really cool community. So that's what I'm going to do. If I decide that I don't want to watch that anymore, I'll probably put on Twilight. Because I have YouTube Premium, all of the Twilight movies are free. And I also like pay for Wi-Fi here, so I might as well use it. I might as well. There are so many different kinds of like packaged sausage. I can't say that. Packaged sausaged. I have never seen it. I'm trying it. Hold on. Let me just get the fuck up and show you what it is. So I'm trying natural casing and andouille smoked sausage and black beans that I made today. I made black beans. This is where we're at with the little guy. Not very far, probably like 1/5 of the way done. But it's coming together. It's coming together. Ew. Look at her. Look at her. She's huge. Look at that. Chubby. Chubby, chubby. Oh. They're angry. Oh my gosh. It's a battle in here, guys. This is where we're at. It's coming. I think I probably want to bring it down to like here. So I would say I'm like halfway done. It looks very strange, but all my projects always look weird before I wash them. Especially like dollar store acrylic yarn. It's great. Chubby has been keeping me company. The letter cheddar cheese. Do you have anything to say to the people? No? Oh, okay. Yeah. She is so sweet. She puts herself to bed. Look at this primordial flap. She puts herself to bed, and I just followed her in here. I haven't been too much of a nuisance, so she stayed. Oh. Sorry. What are you doing? Can you get your belly still? Or can I just pet your little head? Oh, she smiles when you get your head. She's a smiley girl. Oh, man. What? Oh. What? Again? Oh. And what do you think? Oh. Do it. Do you want me to be quiet? Are those your thoughts? Is it quiet time again? Oh! Oh. Sorry. That's my bad. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh. Why do you do this? Huh, Chippy? Oh. Now I'm egging you on. Now I'm doing it. But it's only because I love you. Ow. She's not actually biting very hard. You have pointy teeth, Jebby. I'm not done. But I'm done for tonight because my hand hurts. So it's got like, it's a chum salmon. So it's got the white belly. on there, and then some some speckles throughout it. I just did them random. I did one front loop only single crochet row to just kind of even it out, because I would like to make the like lips. I don't know, I'm a little torn, which is why I think that this is a good stopping point, because trout don't really have lips. Like they're not like a bass where they have like lips. But even if it ends up not really looking like a fish, that's funny. That's really funny. And with the fins, I'm gonna put them right here, so they'll kind of like cover my ears. And then I'm gonna put a dorsal fin and the tail. Felix is itching himself. And the tail fin there. So I think it's pretty cute already. I don't really know what to do for the rest of the night. I mean, it's basically time for me to go to bed. I have to feed everybody. I should probably eat a little bit more as well. Chevy, leave it alone. Oh my gosh. No arguing. No. Leave him alone. Such a freaking turd, he. Food. That's way too much water. Damn it. Ooh, I gotta drain some of that off. I don't know. What's so funny is I was like about to say, because I have 2 senior pets, I always make sure they get a lot of water. Today, Felix is trying, go away, this wholehearted beef recipe. It's a topper. Okay, you have to go away. It's a topper. Just for a little extra fiber, actually. It's got like cabbage and whatever in there. Ugh, that looks disgusting. Oh my god. Cheese, go away. Oh my gosh. Beef. It's not for you. Can you give me a high five? Oh, can you give me ducks? And can you up and down all the way? Oh, that's my handsome man. Okay, everybody leave him alone. Oh my god. You guys are vicious. Vicious. Then for the cats today, we're having Wholehearted Plus, or a wholehearted family. Oh, they need new plates. Excellent. Come on, guys. Yeah, it's so true. Oh man. Okay. Here's some. Here's some. Nice. The cats eat up on the bunk bed. They eat up there. They have like a whole eating area. They have their dry food so that Felix can't eat it because he's allergic to a lot of poultry. But Tate, what are you going to eat? I have this asparagus that I need to eat pretty immediately before it goes bad. Like, I've already soaked it in water. It's starting to get a little yucky. So I'm probably gonna pan fry this asparagus and just eat more of that sausage, man. Just more of that sausage. What else is there to do? So it's time to wind down. Bilby agrees. I'm about to take my supplements. My supplement game has really been on and off for the last couple years, but specifically because it's almost time for me to have my period. I take just like a regular adult women under 50. And I take this specifically because it has 100% iron and 15% calcium. It's also got some vitamin D, but it's vitamin D3. I don't really notice a difference. I do have a different vitamin D supplement, but I don't take this every day. I just don't really feel like I want to. So if I wasn't taking this today, I would be taking iron, vitamin C. I'm still going to take vitamin C because it's water soluble. It's not really going to hurt me to have it. I have a headache tonight, so I'm going to take some aspirin. And then I have my medicine. Felix also has medicine, and we take it at the same time, but I already gave it to him. I don't want any criticism about how I give my dog his medicine. It's not traumatic. It's not vicious or weird, but I don't want any criticism. I would just like to say that as far as supplements go, they're not regulated by the FDA. And I've seen some pretty scary findings of like testing facilities, testing the contents of supplements. Like the one that I'm specifically thinking of is a melatonin, where quite a few children were hospitalized for like a melatonin overdose, essentially. And like some melatonin tablets, they would have way more than was actually depicted on the bottle. So like imagine you want to take 3 milligrams and you end up taking 15 just because it's not regulated. But I've also heard some whisperings about how multivitamins are a scam, and that's probably fair. I don't take these supplements because I think that they're going to fix anything about me. Well, that's not exactly true. The vitamin C and the iron I have found really helps me. So does getting it from food. Like I could go out of my way to eat like more iron rich foods, which I have been doing for the last week. So maybe I'm overdoing it a little bit on the iron. Which is why I'm not going to take this iron supplement. It says it's whole food based, but that's nothing. That doesn't mean anything. And it just has like the 18 milligrams that I'm recommended in a day, but so does this. But so does some of the food that I've been eating. So I don't believe in a daily regimen of supplements. I just don't. But today, specifically, like I just kind of want to. Is that weird? I always take my prescribed medication. Vitamin C is water soluble, and I don't take a multivitamin or iron every day. I also don't take an aspirin every day. That's my, not advice even, because I'm not a doctor, do whatever. But that's my philosophy about it. There we go. Another thing that I do when I'm getting close to my period is peppermint. It's somehow found to be anti-inflammatory, but like I don't believe in the concept of like trying to ingest essential oils. Y'all are fucking weird about that. So this is like food grade. It's checked over by the Food and Drug Administration. I can almost certainly know that this is just peppermint leaves. Ingredients, peppermint. And if it does nothing, it doesn't hurt anything because then I'm just drinking tea. I also haven't been able to find any loose leaf peppermint tea since we moved here. And that's definitely, certainly a me problem because I know it's here. But I just don't really have time to go out and like search for it. So that's why I've gone back to like celestial tea. Definitely enjoying some microplastics with my tea. But at a certain point, I'm fairly certain that I've been exposed to so many microplastics that they're just part of me, and I'm trying really hard to not get neurotic and weird about everything that I ingest. I have also been feeling that because the pipes in our trailer are plastic. They're food safe or like consumption safe plastic, but I don't think that that's real. And then also we get a primo of water, like a 5-gallon water jug that we switch out. So there's just plastic everywhere. Oh, I get really stressed. I just threaded my eyebrows for the first time, like by myself ever, and I'm a little worried. I got crazy with this one. Oh my god. See? Yeah, she's a little naked. She's a little naked. It's fine. That was my first time doing it. I'm lucky I didn't take off my entire eyebrow. But I got my like little mustache hairs, but it does not work on my peach fuzz. My peach fuzz is too slippery. Or I'm not doing it right. Whichever. So I've been trying to get through like any reaction channel to Amberlynn Reed for her Vlogmas. Like it has been a disaster. It's so bad. I don't think that I like can imagine a real life person behaving the way that Amberlynn does. It's so difficult for me. I mean, I know that there are some people that I have met that do weird shit. I had this one neighbor who would go around and like get into arguments with every single human being she possibly could, but then also turn around and tell every single person that she could about how the other person was wrong. And then it happened to me, and I was like, oh, so you really are just this way. I shouldn't have given you the benefit of the doubt. And even like as recently as like a couple months ago, she just threw my name out in a tweet, which is kind of my problem. Because why was I on her Twitter? Because I'm nosy, okay? I love to check in on her. She's so deranged. And she uses a lot of slurs, to be honest. It's very weird. And I've thought about like I don't know. I'm trying to not touch the poo, which is also what I do in Girl World, which I mean, to cover the entire history of Girl World would be fucking insane. Nobody should watch it, please. But also, it's like the most perfect non-tent to watch. But these girls are so problematic that I can really only watch it with the filter of another person there to be like, why are we doing this? And that's exactly what is happening with Vlogmas. Amberlynn herself said, this doesn't even feel like Vlogmas. This feels like prove everybody wrongmas. And she's not proving anybody wrong about anything. She's having a mental health episode, which I understand because of what's going on in her life. But it's also like, why are we doing this publicly? Like, what's the purpose of this? What are we doing? And I'll be the first one to say that I have had, especially when I was drinking, I have had some ridiculous fallout where I, like, very specifically, I would get onto TikTok and just like cry into the camera. But for the most part, I like saved them as drafts or very quickly deleted them. Like, would post them and be like, what am I doing? This is very strange. Um, but the way that I think it's different is that Amber doesn't even understand the concept of like once bitten, twice shy. She just keeps doing the same interactions with the community around her, and it just doesn't stop. Like I think that I started watching her in like late 2019. Yeah, I think so because I remember being so fucking bummed when it went to like all live streams in 2020. Or was that 2021? I can't even fucking remember. But that's how long I've been watching her. So I started watching her because she was in like a mukbang compilation channel. She was like in there, and I was like, oh, she's like really funny. So then I tried to watch her videos, and they're really hard to watch just on their own. Because she keeps bringing up stuff. Like that's the thing is that I was watching her channel, and then she'd be like reaction channels, reaction channels, reaction channels. And I'd be like, girl, I don't know what we're talking about. And then I would go to the comment section, and her comment section is so disgusting. Go outside. Anybody who's sitting there blah, 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 in her comment section, she's not gonna take your advice. You are wasting your time. Leave her alone. And also, what an embarrassing look for you. What an embarrassing look for me that I watch it. But the whole situation is just that she had a very traumatic childhood. She's not very emotionally mature. She has gone through an entire slew of diagnoses with mental health professionals allegedly, which is a big problem because she keeps lying about when she's receiving healthcare and when she's not, which is her own business, but it's weird that you would lie about it. So she's had like obsessive compulsive personality disorder, bipolar disorder, um, major depressive disorder, generalized anxiety disorder. And now for like the last year, I think it's been borderline personality disorder, which all of those can be comorbidities. Well, not all of them at once. That's pretty unlikely, but like having BPD with like obsessive thoughts and things like that, definitely a thing. But she does not seem to have the emotional intelligence or the language to be able to discuss like nuanced emotions and nuanced topics. And she also does not seem to be like anytime that she's portraying herself as self-aware, it's parroting. It's like she's miming what self-awareness is like. That's my opinion. Is that she cannot escape the emotional turmoil and like this belief that if she just does it right, if she just convinces, if she just keeps posting something, if she keeps addressing rumors, if she keeps doing this, that eventually it's going to stop. But it's because she keeps engaging with it and like just continuing this cycle of no, you're wrong, and here's why, and it's not very well thought out because like I said, she doesn't like have the capacity to have like nuanced conversation about any topic really. And it's just going to keep going. It's going to keep going forever and ever. And it's kind of to the point where I don't watch anybody else cover her except for Zachary Michael, but I almost don't watch Zachary Michael anymore. I watch Zachary Michael also, which is his Twitch streaming platform where they don't talk about the manipulative, like emotionally immature group of women. And it is mostly women. Used to be also kind of include Nikocado Avocado, but not so much. Like, I've never watched a Nikocado avocado video, but I have watched a couple people talk about him. Yeah, and then there's like Foodie Beauty, Hungry Fat Chick. I love her. I'm a stan. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I think that she's cool. Um, who else do I even give a fuck about in that world? There's this reaction channel called Willow Davis who has been covering King Cobra JFS. Didn't know he existed until recently. It did kind of consume my life for a while, but then that also got really dark and really weird because like this lady showed up in his life and like made things super strange. I don't know. This is what I engage with. Like when I don't want to think about anything, when I just like this is my keeping up with the Kardashians. This is my Real Housewives. Is I love it. I love seeing all of the weirdness, all of the drama, but lately I have to say it's getting too dark. Like there's so many accusations of like really intense topics that honestly have started to become a little triggering for me where I'm like so domestic violence not for me. I don't really want to hear about that. And also like Amberlynn's cat escaped the house. She has admitted that it's like her fault, like she didn't make sure the door was closed. But to be fucking honest, I have had that happen to me. Not like have a cat escape, but like she was talking about a sliding glass door. And if you don't shut it appropriately, it can bounce back open. And that's what happened to me. And she's, I don't really view her, maybe this is a little rude, but I don't really view her as like a capable person to begin with because she experiences so many emotions at such a level that like honestly I how do I phrase it? I'm my standards for her are about the same as like the standards that I would hold for my neighbor who's like a barely functioning alcoholic. She's not my neighbor anymore, but like the expectation to like be able to have coherent thought processes and to like be able to focus in, like lock the fuck in. I would never expect that of her. And I'm sure everybody has somebody like that in their life where it's like, yeah, I don't expect you to be able to like hold down a job or to have very many positive relationships in your life. Like when you experience that many emotions and when you cannot escape your cycle, like the cycle in your head, it's really hard. Just to tell you, like I only bring it up because I like have empathy for her. You can like judge somebody, like judge their actions and like hold them accountable for the things that they have done while still remaining empathetic and saying like, "Yes, I understand. I just understand why she is the way that she is in a big way. I can see a lot of like myself in her and a lot of my family members in her. Her difference between that and myself is like her inability to change, and I think that a lot of that is only sad. Like not stupid, not her fault, but just sad. And I'm sure you, the viewer, have somebody in your life that's like that as well. So, but that's gonna be like the rest of my night, honestly. Is I'm probably gonna stretch, gonna drink this tea, and then I'm going to journal because I haven't journaled in a while. Saturdays seem to be the day that I journal the most, which is kind of cool that I have a routine with it. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Well, if nothing else happens tonight, it's been real. I hope you enjoyed spending the day with me. I'm really trying to start like recording my day instead of just sitting down and talking to you, but I feel like I didn't even get to do that today because I just talked to you. I'm a tell, don't show channel. I don't know if you've noticed. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please take care of yourself. And today, I would like to remind you to please check your insurance expiration date for your automobile, your house, whatever. Just do you need to renew that? Is it coming up? Should you be like saving up for like the renewal fee? Look into that. Take care of yourself. Okay, I love you. Bye.